Capricorn.
Hello Capricorn, this is your forecast for October 2014, and wow, what a month. We have 2 eclipses taking place this month. We got Mercury retrograde as well, and so listen, the total lunar eclipse is going to be October 8th. Mark that on your chart or your calendar, and do make sure that you go out and look at it, because it's going to be beautiful, gorgeous, huge, blood red. And it is a harvest moon, so things that you've been working for here, Capricorn, is going to come to fruition. Now, this is going to happen in the area of the home and family environment, the foundation that you're working on. For some of you, it may be real estate or property that you own, but something here in this environment is going to take place with an unexpected surprise, and this is because this full moon, this eclipse, is conjunct Uranus, which is the unexpected. So expect the unexpected, but it should be good. Why? Because this aspect is powered up here by 2 beautiful trines, which is the best harmonious aspects that we have. One to Mars, which is action, drive, ambition, your goals, and on the other side, Jupiter, which is generosity and all the good things that the universe can bestow upon you. So from the platform, from the foundation of the home, the one arm stretches up there to Jupiter, the 8th house of money, not necessarily income like the 2nd house. The 8th house has to do with bonuses, commissions, royalties, money that you hold with your partners, shared resources, in other words. Or it could also be your bank, insurance company, that kind of thing. Say, for example, if you have been seeking out a loan for a home, well, you may get it. You may get the yes on this day. Or it could be if you're selling, buying or selling, that this would be a day you would receive an offer or a closing. And on the other end here, you also have Mars. Now, Mars here is in the 12th house, which is working behind the scenes for you. But Mars is really driven in spite of working behind the scenes. Why? Because it's in the sign of Sagittarius, and which is also a sister fire sign. So it's working, it's focused, it's really now reaching for a crescendo. And also what we have is the Sun and Venus in your career house. So you see, you have a lot of things going on for you right now. And if I outline what I just spoke about, you would see a kite formation. We don't get that too often here in our charts, but when we do, we get a little excited. You know, so top of this chart is the Sun, which is essentially you. Venus, which is the love that you hold, the things that you appreciate. It's also money. These 2 are in your career house, shouldered up here with royalties, commissions, bonuses, more money coming in as part as shared resources, and what you've been working for behind the scenes. But no kite can fly without the tail, and the tail is you at the bottom here in the 4th house, the area of home, foundation, family. The support that you have been receiving from this area is helping you now to shoot like a shining star. And some of you might just make some changes to where you live, how you live, because of all the good fortune coming in, Capricorn. Also, we have to look at that solar eclipse, which is taking place on the 23rd. And the solar eclipse is a new moon, but it is eclipsed, so it holds the power of 3, excuse me, 3 new moons all in one. And this area for you, Capricorn, is in the area of hopes, dreams, wishes. So even here, things are going to come together for you. And it is also in the area where you socialize, so your friends are there, and also any affiliations that you might have with groups and organizations. We always speak about planting our seeds of intentions. This month you want to make sure that you absolutely are aware, conscious of it because of its placement here in this area of hopes, dreams, and wishes, right? Not just because it's a new moon and you get that chance once every year, but it could be years before you get an eclipse into this house, a solar eclipse, okay? So you want to make sure that this day here on the 23rd is you setting out examples for yourself, the intentions for years to come, actually, I would say. And it is also here powerful. Why? Because it is fired up and fueled with a conjunction of Venus. Venus rules hope, love, money. It holds the power here. It's infusing this new moon because it is something that you so intently, deeply desire. Now, Saturn's been in this area, this 11th house, for well over 2 years. It's going to complete its cycle in December. So you know exactly, Capricorn, what you've been working for every single month in these 2+ years, right? And now having this solar eclipse in this area, well, it's going to signal to Mars that wrap it up and get done already. So you only have 2 more months. So Saturn's going to be finalizing the hardship or all the toil that you've been putting in achieving your dreams. And just listen to what's coming to you now for the rest of this month. I'm looking at the calendar right here. It is smack full with one big party. That means all of the personal planets, they're all coming together in beautiful, harmonious aspects. And so it's a time to let go, liberate, celebrate. And that liberation is coming in with that lunar eclipse on October 8th. It's going to take away that ball and chain that you might have been carrying around for a while. So it's good. Unexpected, but good. If it is expected, well then, you know, the better it is. Some of you, of course, might come to experience the unexpectedness of it. That can be due to your personal chart, and I don't have your personal chart in front of me. So, of course, we're talking about the transits here and now, the day-to-day motion of the planets. But how they affect you in your personal chart, that's a different story. You know, of course, they can ricochet and trigger off other aspects. But these transits in your solar chart, I haven't seen such a great chart for as long as I can remember now. So let's get on with it and explain exactly what you got coming. So here on the 4th, October 4th, we have the Sun and Pluto kind of like a little bit between a rock and a hard place, as if you're feeling some of the pressure from earlier months coming up in these past weeks, pushing for some kind of a solution. And you might be a little apprehensive, but already on the 5th, you'll see that there is something, news coming to you. It's Mars is in your 12th house. It's coming out here with Uranus, the unexpected, here in the 4th house. You might get some news, some insights on the 5th that's going to alleviate that pressure. And also, you might feel that if there's been any issues about money that's been brewing there, you know, these last months coming up here, just like a volcano before it's going to explode, well, lo and behold, talk about being saved at that last moment. Because on the very same day as Pluto and Venus wants to, you know, get at it, this is when we have the total lunar eclipse, which is triggering this whole kite with unexpected good news, all right? It's that harvest moon. What you've been working for will surface. It's coming up for you to actually be able to free yourself. There's a freedom aspect to this, a liberation, and at the same time, also I'd like to say about Uranus, not just the unexpected and shock factors, but there's a lot of enlightenment with Uranus because it's that higher faculty, the higher octave of Mercury, which is just the logical mind. Uranus is that higher octave that brings down full downloads, like zip files opening up, this epiphany of clairvoyance, suddenly seeing the light, finding your answers, finding your solutions. It might just come to you in this flash, all right? So I'm excited about that. And then here we start. On October 8th also, Jupiter and Mars, they are in a golden ray, doing the dance, action and generosity, gifts from above. On the 10th, we got the Sun and Jupiter. That's the essence of who you are, the Sun, in the area of career, now expanding here with Jupiter. Good news coming to you on the 10th from there. On the 14th, Venus, love, those things that you appreciate, also coming together and joining the party with Jupiter as well. So that's money, those things that you love, Jupiter being generous, bestowing upon you. And then on the 15th, the Sun, which is the essence of you and your actions, Mars, coming together, doing this dance too. And it's like we have this huge dance floor and they're all here celebrating for work well done. So your energy levels are going to be high. On the 16th, your communication and Mars, just like the Sun the day before, Mercury is adding to it. Now you're communicating about your actions, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, and now knowing that you've been given a key to actually open up, you know, for these energies. On the 17th, well then Mercury is not just doing the action of Mars the day before, but it's also now sharing all that love, maybe giving thanks, you know, this deep sense of appreciation. Now this is coming here now from also the 10th house, your career, your goals, and you're communicating this here with your groups, your friends. It's a very, very social time. And then we have on October 20th, Venus and Mars, yin yang, right? Together, also dancing. So it's romantic, it's harmonious, it's coming together. For those of you in a relationship, you will feel it. For those of you single, hey, listen, do not sit at home this entire week. Go out there, be visible, interact, because you could come to meet a potential new partner. And communication here also on the 20th, not only is Venus and Mars doing the dance, but Mercury's here with Jupiter, meaning that you're communicating in a very enthusiastic, very optimistic way, which is extremely attractive. And remember, even though we're on the 20th and everything started on the 8th, it's all one big party. They haven't really separated because they're all close, one kind of coming in back to the other. So you're still in the soup of just joy. Now, on the 23rd, the Sun, which is your essence, it's moving out of Libra into the sign of Scorpio, which is going to relate deeper, more intimately, genuinely to the core of your essence, not just to you, but you communicating this to others. And this is the very same day of that new moon, the solar eclipse. And so here, this is going to be expanded out into the area for you with your friends. Huge party, it's social, networking is fantastic. You might, since you're coming out of that 10th house, you might be celebrating a huge contract that you just got, or some of you might just even be celebrating marriage perhaps, or could be a proposal for marriage. So this solar eclipse put down those seeds, your intentions that you want this to carry on, carry on. Remember how this day on the 23rd feels so that you can replicate it in the future. That's what memories are all about. Going back to those fantastic days, drawing energy from them, recreating them in the future. So this is what we have. I see you driven. I see you really, you know, climbing to the top. Some of this has been worked silently because of the energy of Scorpio, that you're holding it kind of like within. That's that Saturn in Scorpio. But you know what? That is going to let go here in a couple of months. Right now, it's wrap-up time. And this wrap-up is good because you're going to feel that it was all worth it. There was times you might have doubted that. Not now, though, because you're going to start seeing the benefits of everything coming in. So this month, it's like angels in disguise coming your way. And you might be that angel unto others. So, you know, I see your energy so open and giving to those around you. So listen, if you haven't subscribed, do that right now so you can get your readings straight to your inbox in coming months. Listen to your moon and rising sign so you can see where this kite formation is going to fall into other areas of your chart. So you might, you know, see where that's going to express itself for you. And do come back in October if you're listening to this in September, just so you can refresh the dates here that are very crucial to you this month. And I will see you in November. Take care now.